Hi guys, I wanted to do a video to talk about art as revolution in Midnight's Children. Um, I didn't get to read a whole lot this week. I've been working on my paper pretty heavily. I'm still working on my paper. I didn't get much of a Thanksgiving break, but I hope everyone else enjoyed their Thanksgiving. So I saw many aspects of revolution in this book, and I feel like art in and of itself would be the book in general. And I'm not sure if I'm on the right track with that, so I may need a little more guidance there. But in terms of revolution, I feel like there were several themes there, or several parts to that theme. One of the main examples that I saw, the first one that not the first one, probably the one that stood out to me more, let's say it that way, was when Saleem was giving the reason for the Indo-Pakistani War. He says, "Let me state this quite unequivocally. It is my firm conviction that the hidden purpose of the Indo-Pakistani War of 1965 was nothing more nor less than the elimination of my benighted family from the face of the earth." What? He's telling his story. He puts himself literally everywhere. Again, that goes back to narcissism, which I talked about last week. Puts himself everywhere. Every major thing that happens, like political events, I'll put myself in the middle of that. War, gonna put myself in the middle of that. He's everywhere. Doesn't matter if he was alive, not alive, whatever. He's gonna be there. And then he wants everyone to feel sorry for him. Let's have a little pity party for Saleem. Like, I get it. He's supposed to be like the hero of the story. He's our protagonist, whatever. No, I don't feel that way. I didn't bite. I didn't know. Like, he plays the martyr so much. It takes so much sympathy or whatever. I am not biting. I don't like him as a narrator, as a character. I tried really hard. I don't like him. Anyway, so, sorry for my tangent, getting back to where I was. So, while Saleem's life does go hand in hand with political events that are happening throughout his life, or his life, whatever, he's not the cause. He thinks he's the cause. He's not the cause. And I can't see him as a victim because of that. So, while it's fair to say that his life was impacted by the Indo-Pakistani War, I do not think it is realistic to say that the purpose of the war was to eliminate his family. That's a bit of a stretch. So, by making that claim, I feel like he's drawing more attention to his repugnant narcissism than anything else. So, I guess that's more of a revolution on my behalf, maybe. But the reader is meant to think that the revolution is the war was to wipe out all the Midnight's children. And it was that phrase in itself, that sentence is supposed to be so revolutionary, like, oh my god, that is so unbelievable. No. No. Sorry, I'm scrolling. Okay, so then we see another example of this. And this one appears in Sam and the Tiger in book 3. He does the same thing. It is, again, another part where the author wants us to feel this big revolution. We're supposed to see stars. It's supposed to be that mind-blowing. But then Saleem makes it so stupid because it's all about him. And then all that pomp, all that glory, the fireworks, everything that we're supposed to feel is like shot down because he made it all about him and made us think, oh, poor Saleem. No. So in book 3, he states, I no longer want to be anything except who I am. What am I? My answer, I am the sum total of everything that went before me, of all I have been seen done, of everything done to me. I am everyone, everything whose being in the world affected by mine. I am anything that happens after I've gone, which would not have happened if I had not come. Are you freaking kidding me? That war wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been born? Nobody would have died if you hadn't been born? It's just unrealistic. At this point in the story, Saleem has just figured out how unfair and sad and pathetic his life is, and he thinks that everything, even decades before he was born, happened because of his existence. Isn't that crazy? That something that big, war, anything, years before his birth, happened because of him, because he was gonna be born. It blows my mind. And once again, we see this great narcissistic side of him shine through. It couldn't just be how things are meant to play out. It must be because Saleem was born. I just love it. I think it's awesome that he is that narcissistic. It's hilarious. But I think it takes a lot away from the art of that revolution that we're meant to have from the author in the book. Because, you know, like I said, this is supposed to be that mind-blowing revolution. We're supposed to be like, oh, wow, I didn't see it like that. It's amazing. And then this character completely like shoots it into the mud because he's narcissistic and completely just takes it over. I find everything that comes out of this character's mouth completely ridiculous. And I find this book so unenjoyable because of that. And I know I talked about it last week. I feel very distrusting of Saleem as a narrator. And I can't pinpoint it, or couldn't then. Now I just think it's because he's a joke. It's almost as if he makes the author, makes Rushdie less credible. And Rushdie wrote him. Like, I don't know if that makes sense or not. It ruins the book for me. Like, it ruins the book. So, I guess my question is, I kind of went the opposite way. I explained why why these examples of what should have been revolution were in fact not revolutionary because of Saleem. So, do you see these as revolutionary? Do they impact you as revolutionary? Because for me, they're taken away. Their luster is taken away. Let me know what you think. I'm really intrigued because, like I said, I feel like the character has completely messed up the sparkle for me.